What up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the THExDRaGx here, bringing you a Photoshop tutorial. This is the first Photoshop tutorial I've had. I've done Photoshop speed arts and stuff like that before. But basically, I'm going to show you how to use the rectangular marquee tool. Marquee, whatever. However you decide to pronounce that word. So, basically, it's not really how to use it so much, well, kind of. But I'm going to kind of show you how to edit text in Photoshop. And it's not like, oh, how to edit the text. It's basically how to edit the font to your liking, and it's kind of, I guess, a more not newbie, but like just amateur way of, not amateur in a bad way, just for people new to Photoshop. It's, I guess, it's a way to make your own kind of logo or whatever. So I'm going to start off by saying drag, or no, I'll just pick like letters where it would work best. R, D is the different type, and then there's P. I'll just do R and D because P is basically the same essential thing. So right here I have R and D. Now before I edit, this is something really important. You have to hit Rasterize Type by right-clicking on your layer. Now that that's done and I can edit what I want to, I'm going to go to 500% just to make it really simple and I guess easy to figure out what I'm doing. You click the rectangular marquee tool and you go in here and you just, the reason I'm selecting this gray part area is because if you zoom out you don't see any weird like extra lines. It's all just very straightforward. But I'm going to delete that right there, and what that leaves is a more sci-fi-ish looking text without all the, without all the trouble of finding a text that looks way too sci-fi. It gives you more customization options. You can use this similar thing if you just save a letter. If I was just to save this R, for instance, as a Photoshop or PSD file or Photoshop file, I could change the angle of it and then cut off different parts. Like if I just wanted to cut off, sorry, I keep pointing with my fingers. I wanted to cut off this part right here in an angle type way, then I could. It's pretty simple, I guess, not a whole lot to it. But then not only is this used to cut out parts, but it's also used to add parts. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep that selected. I'm going to click on the Photoshop brush tool, or the brush tool, and just shade that in. And then the same thing could be used for the letter D, for instance. This is awkward, but okay, I think I have it. And this will take a little bit right there, and right there, and by doing this, it has the D in the middle, and I'll just change the bottom real fast. What I'm doing here isn't perfect, but it's just kind of an outline for what people want to do something. I'll show what I actually took my time on doing. But there, if I take this out back to 100%, it looks more like a sci-fi-ish text. And if you really want to make it look more, I don't know, cool, you can go into gradient overlay and all that kind of crap and throw in some metallic text. And you always have to make sure you use stroke to make it look better. So let me just get rid of that right there. And that's how to make sci-fi text, I guess, also. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my desktop and I'm going to show you guys my logo. It's my avatar, actually, and I added some drop shadow and all that kind of stuff. But essentially I'm using the same strategy to create it. Now don't go copying me, I guess, or don't go copying my exact thing. But, that's just if you want to change letters or whatever. Or here's another one that took me like 15 minutes because I had to do all this paintbrush stuff. But I'm going to open the preview, and there. Panda OG. And in another tutorial I'll show how to change the text and not have everything straight, but to make it kind of angled out and all that kind of fun stuff. So I guess thanks for watching.